Hello, this is Keith again. You're welcome to my channel, and today we shall be looking at how to use Microsoft Spreadsheet or Excel, if you may like. And we said earlier on that Microsoft Excel is very key in that it enables us to interact with data, both qualitative and quantitative data. What I mean is both text and numbers or figures. And you know what? Basic Excel is a very essential skill that you should be having 80% of it. You should be having basic spreadsheet or Excel skills because we interact with figures, we interact with numbers, we interact with monies, we interact for the teachers, you interact with the marks of students. You're dealing with the names of students and the marks of students. And after this video, you should be able to interact with Microsoft Excel as a pro. So let's dive in. To start on Microsoft Excel, you could simply come to the Start Off button and then you type here Excel. It will bring you this. Then you say Open. So when you open, it will ask you a prompt, ask opening a blank workbook. Of course, you say opening a blank workbook or Excel. And this is what Microsoft Excel looks like. Here we are. So with Microsoft Excel, we do have the home here, the bit to insert, where you're able to insert various things, tables and everything. If you would love to draw, if you'd love to do formulas, but we're going to look at formulas later on. And now, as you continue to advance, look at how to interact with data, how to filter different data. But for now, since today's video is to deal with the basics, we're going to start straight away. So in Excel, we do have columns and rows. If you can see here, this is column A, column B, column C, column D, column E. Then we do have various rows. Now we have row 1, 2, 3. I can be able to highlight from row 1 to 7, okay? And of course now the name of each cell, each of these that you're seeing here are cells. The name of each cell is gotten from the columns and the rows. Let's say this cell here, let me put K. Where there is K, we shall say this is column, is in column B, row 3, okay? Yeah, so you can say column B, row 3. That's where we're finding that K. So let's say today we are interacting and you would want to input data, different data. And let's say you want to put the names of different employees and maybe how much they are earning. Okay, let me say we're starting with Jen. We're starting with Jen. Jen. Then we go to job. Jabiel. Jabiel. Then we go to Jam. Then we go to Keith. We go to Israel. Yes. We go to Simon. We go to Leah. Yeah. So let's say we do have, okay, let me say Rachel. Now we do have different names here. And maybe you'd want to put, maybe each of them is getting $15 per hour. Okay, so we'll put 15. Now we could be able to go ahead and do 15 for all of them, but that is very tedious. So what do? We come here, since it is the same value, okay, delete this and undo. Okay, so since we know everyone is getting $15, you can be able to just click once on this 15. There'll be this at this corner here, you're seeing a black plus sign. You click there and you run it down nice and clean. In just one scroll down, you already have the data input there. So let's say maybe not all of these people are getting $15. Let's say James, and right here, actually, I misspelled his name, and it gives us an opportunity to learn something here. First of all, let's start with the name. Now, I misspelled James' name, and I want to change it so that I give him the right spelling of the name. So if I try to tap and I tap anything, you see, everything is lost, and that's how you lose your data. Okay, let me undo. So what do you do if you would want to change or correct any mistake here in the naming? What you need to do is you double click. So when you double click, this cursor here, you see something blinking, it will enable you to make the changes. And of course, there he is. I've made changes to James. Okay. So if you want to make any changes, you do have to double click. When you single click and put anything, you will lose every data. Okay. So you will have to double click. All right. So after knowing now how to input this data, oh, we did not put the titles. What do I do? So since you want to put the title, just go ahead here in the first row, right click and say insert. So when you say insert, it will insert for you another column another row right here. Then here we are able to put our data as a name, and then amount that each person is getting. Then, of course, we already have this, and you would want to bold, so you can be able to bold this. Then you would want it to appear in a table, so you can be able to put borders. You come here and you say borders, all borders, and our data is here. So right here on the left, you wanted to put the number, okay? Like how you see now, from what you're seeing here, name, it has started from name, but you need to know how many employees there are. So you want to put the number. So come to this column, right click, and then you say insert. We'll insert a column automatically this side. So you're able to put SN, then you're able to put number 1. This is number 2, Abiel is number 2, then number 3. But as you can see, that is very tedious. What do you do? You can be able to delete here, and what you do is you put 2, and if I want to run all the way through, you just highlight these 2. After highlighting, there's this thing here. It will enable you to run all through. And when I try to run all through, boom, that's where we are. It has already given me, it has already numbered. Remember, Excel should make your life easier, not hard. Excel should make work easier. All right, so we are here and we wanted to know the total amount. Let's say total amount that we have here. Total amount. Boom. Also, this is a good one to help us know. Now, this very word that I've written, amount, has not fitted here. So what can you do? You can scroll this side and it fits. And it has already fitted. You can still click it and bold. Now, I want to get the total. When you want to now here we're interacting with the formulas. What do you need to do? You press an equal sign. Since you want the total, you can type the S. When you tap S or sum, what happens? You're getting a prompt, and here there is sum. So you tap on sum, you double click it, then you come to the first cell and you run down. Once you have that, you can press enter. Boom, and we have our totals. We have our totals already. I don't know what you needed to put here. Maybe you could put how the shifts. Maybe you want to know how many shifts each person has per day or per month. So let's say Jen has 4 shifts, and then Abiel has 3, and then James has 2, 3. Then this one has 7, then has 8, 2, 1. Of course, it is unfair, but this Keith has 7 shifts and is getting only $50. No, so let's say this is the unit amount per hour per shift. Okay. Then So you want to put now the total. You're now putting the total that they have used. Then they need to get total estimate. Total estimates. Still, you see, it has not fitted. Okay, so I can highlight here. Okay, and then just do that, and they will adjust themselves. So we're good to go. We're good to go. So total estimate. I can be able to put here a formula so that I have 15 times 4 shifts, $15 times 4 shifts. And what do I get? So you can get this. You can say 15, then 8, then 4. Then we say is equal to. We can get the answer. But this is tedious. What do you need to do? We can be able to do this simply by press the equal sign, tap on this cell, okay? Then put the star. The star means multiplication, okay? It's on figure 8 on my laptop or in your computer. Then come and tap on the shifts. There are 4 shifts. Then you press enter. Boom. Here we are. We have gotten the total. So Jen is supposed to receive $60 for the 4 shifts she has worked. So of course, this is amount in dollars. In dollars, or I could simply put the dollar sign. The dollar sign is on number 5. No, here it's actually number 4, I think. So shift 4. So those. So the estimate should also be in dollars. The estimate should also be in what? In dollars. So what do I do? Since I want to run this, I can have the totals that each needs. You just come here to this black sign and roll up to down. Boom. And there you go. You're done. So of course, I need this to still be in the table. And here we go to the table, and we are good to go. So if I needed these totals to run up to this side, I just need to run up to here. I'll get the total shifts. Okay, if I want to delete this, I just right click and they say delete. And if I want this also to be part of it, I will also put part of that. So this is I hope you have learned something today. And the other bit is you can even decide to design your table and so that the totals can have a different color. Just come here and say you would want to shade or to fill the color. I could decide maybe I want to do green. And there you are. That is green. So thank you so much. This has been today's lesson on Microsoft Excel. Please join in the next. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.